Hey, what's up, guys? Um, Today I'm gonna get to the point real quick on this one because it's very hard for me to talk about this, especially because of how how old I am now. Like I'm a couple months I'll be 20, and it's not easy to follow your dreams. All right, I'm gonna be honest, be straight to the point. It's not easy. Okay, you have, and I know this is a bit like the premise of it is a bit similar to the video I already made. I think it's called "Do What Makes You Happy" or something, if I'm not mistaken. But I feel like this is, like not close enough to make it like it's further away to make it like an actual separate video, because in that video I talked about pursuing your dreams, but I never told you how to. And I feel like that's what a lot of people do, like in those like self-help videos. I don't want to shit on self-help videos. I think they're very good, but sometimes it's not easy. It's really not. And I'm not like I'm not here to give you the magic solution to it, but I will say, like, a lot of people's solution to okay, I want to like I'm just gonna use this as an example. Somebody who wants to pursue music. Oh, I really want to make beats, but I don't know how to say that to my family. They want me to go to college. They want me to be a doctor. They want, that kind of shit. Honestly, the best thing you can do is start a faceless something, whether it be music, YouTube. It can even be comedy. You can do I, start it faceless. Start it with a fake name, and honestly, just see where it goes. Because, and I know that that's maybe not the best advice, because, usually people say, "Oh, go out there, don't be afraid," and really, but I don't think that's the best solution. Honestly, I think you need to let the person see how it is for themselves, because you don't know if like, let's say somebody tries like an open mic one time, just get made fun of. If they would have, like, yeah, obviously that teaches them a lesson, but I feel like if they would have just done like a faceless like comedy set or something on YouTube, and just like practiced it and seen like how people reacted, maybe they could have saved themselves the embarrassment, like that kind of shit. Like, just try something out, like, beforehand, just to see how you like it, and then get used to it. It's like, I know it's because yeah, a lot of people have the courage to do things. Like, sometimes you'll see like these actors or these entertainers or these artists, really put themselves out there and be vulnerable. But not everybody has the strength to do that. I certainly don't. And I want to get a little bit personal today. It's why I wrote like some things down, because I I've always been big into comedy, and I mean, I grew up watching a lot of comedy, and I've always liked to make people laugh. I know it doesn't. I don't really make jokes in my videos because they're a bit more serious. Like, usually the topic is a little bit more serious than just like haha funny jokes. But I do really like comedy, and I did go up on an open mic one time, and I was actually really happy. I wanted to do comedy, but for some reason, I guess maybe because of my family and what they expect from me, or maybe from the stress of it or the anxiety, I just didn't. I can't get on stage. I can't. Sometimes I'll write jokes in my. I have like a joke book, but I just can't, man. I really, and it's not that I don't want to, and sometimes I think like I'm only 19, like I should be pursuing my dreams instead of like, rotting in my fucking room all day. And part of me wants to pursue that, because I'm like, what happens if I'm one day I'm like 45 and I realize like, damn, I missed my opportunity. I could have at least tried, I could have at least seen what it was like. And I'm just, I don't know. I don't know what else to say except I'm scared. I know maybe some of you guys are gonna think I'm a pussy for that, but I would be lying if I say it wasn't the truth. You know, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't terrified about that shit, and I'd be lying if I said that I had the courage to pursue that because I don't. And you know, it's nice to be positive and to be like, hey, you know, I look good today, or no, not like it's good to be positive to yourself, and it's not. You shouldn't try to be. You should try to be as positive as you can with yourself. You shouldn't be saying negative things about yourself. But sometimes, unfortunately, that's all that comes out, and you're like, fuck, I can't do this. I'm scared. I'm scared. Like sometimes that's what happens, and there's nothing wrong with running away from your problems. I know I've said it before, but there's nothing wrong with that. All right, like it's not life is not a fucking movie where it's like you know the main character gets bummed out and then you know he's like, oh no, I'm never gonna pursue this again, and then at the end of the movie he does, and he, you know, he gets his happy ending. Like that's not what life is. It's okay to be like, I'm not cut out for this. You know, like if you really give it a try and you're like, hey, you know, I gave it a go. I really put 100% into it. This isn't for me. Like that's okay. But I don't know. It's just so hard to get discouraged sometimes that you know you're like, fuck. How am I gonna start this? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna, you know? Sometimes I wish I had like a mentor, you know, kind of to guide me because I'm an older brother, so I don't I do that like I try to help my sister out, but I never had like an older brother or like an older friend to really guide me. So I really don't know. You know, if you guys know any mentors out there, hit me up or give me their number or their contact info. I'm down because I really need somebody to kind of guide me through this shit. And you know, I don't expect like you know the fucking secret of life, but I would just want somebody to kind of help me through that. And I already do have friends that support me, and I keep telling me like, yeah, you should get on stage. Like, don't just let this fear hold you back. And like, honestly, I've been thinking about quitting my day job for a long time, and the more I think about it, the more it's attractive to me. The idea of being free and being able to focus on not just comedy, but this channel because I like posting videos. I like doing this kind of content, and the only problem I have with comedy is people looking at me. That's the main thing. It's like it's hard to pursue your dreams when like I'm not a very social person, so it's like kind of a curse. It's like I really want to do comedy, but I'm also very antisocial, so it doesn't really blend together. So the best thing I can do is kind of make videos online, and you know, if people fuck with the content, then it's good. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I think the way I'm talking about this kind of makes it obvious what you need to do. You need to pursue your dreams, even if it's very scary. You know, you can't, because that's the thing that I'm afraid of. I think it's being old and being like, fuck, I wish I had done that. You know, it's like when you see a girl and she's cute and you're like, you know, I'll just ask her for a number some other time, you know, not today. And you keep telling yourself, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. And the next thing you know, she has a boyfriend, you know, or, and then you're like, fuck, I should have asked her before. Now it's fucked. Like, you know, it's very unfortunate. And honestly, this is a pretty cool portal here. This is pretty nice. But no, honestly, I think it's important to pursue your dreams. And I think, I mean, I want to do comedy. I don't want to just get older and forget and, you know, be angry and end up doing something that I don't want to. Because here's the thing, right? If you, like, again, I'll use myself as an example. If I pursue comedy now, when I'm 19, and at 25, I've been doing it for a long time, or at 35, whatever, like, you know, let's just say I do it until I'm 35, 15 years of comedy, okay? I do, I get an agent, I do this, I do, I book shows, I book venues, whatever the fuck. And then it just doesn't work out, and then I can't get shit. Nobody wants to see me, nobody wants to, no, nobody laughs at my jokes. Oh, that's fine. I can live with that because it means that you tried. It means that you did something to pursue your dream. And even if you don't accomplish that, you're going to learn and you're going to see and you're going to meet new people and you're going to do all this shit. So it's like, I think you should do it anyway. Don't let what I said at the start of the video discourage you. I was talking bullshit. I just had an epiphany. I think that's what people call it. But yeah, man, I shouldn't even be working. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, just slaving away myself. Like, a literal monkey could do my job. I'm a fucking cashier. Like, like no joke, a monkey could do. Like, a monkey beat Minecraft. I don't know if you guys saw that. It was like two monkeys that beat Minecraft. So like, yeah, monkey. You could probably train like a fucking baboon or an ape. Like, I don't know which one is. I think it's a chimpanzee. That's like the closest to humans. But yeah, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I just have a 1 week. I have a 1 week holiday from work. And I'm like, I'm thinking about this right now because sometimes it feels like your brain is on autopilot. It's just like, oh shit, I gotta make it till next week, and the next week I got work, and then you forget like you have free will. I have free will to do whatever the fuck I want. Like I can just text my boss like today, like, yo, I'm giving in my 2 weeks. Like, fuck this place. You know what I'm saying? And just leave and pursue my dream. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I don't even know. I think I really need to make some changes in my life, and I think this video just helped me kind of understand shit. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry, guys. I thought this was going to be a different type of video, and it turns out I might be quitting my job and pursuing my dream after this. So, yeah. Damn. Yeah. So, yeah. That was it for me. It's a weird fucking video. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. With all that in mind, uh, yeah. Pursue your dreams. Do what makes you happy. You can always get a shitty job after, if shit doesn't work out. You can always go back. You can't go like you can't trace time or something like that. I don't know. I think David Bowie said that shit in one of his songs. But yeah, you can't trace back time. So yeah, get out there, do what makes you happy, and fuck it, man. Just enjoy, have fun, live, laugh, love, or whatever. Like, my mom has one of those cardboard things, like, not cardboard, sorry, wooden things, like live, laugh, love. Anyways, what the fuck am I saying, bro? I wish I could edit this out. Yeah, see you guys. Bye.